Namaste, everybody, and welcome to a foundational yoga class. I am Aphinya. I'm still coughing, which means that I'm still dealing with the allergy that's going on. That's going on. I should not say that. I'm dealing with the allergy personally because of the stuff outside. Sorry about that. However, thank you for joining in and take good care of yourself. I do appreciate that so very much that you take your time for yourself. And I would love to say thank you for any one of you that financially can support the channel. Once again, if you would like to do that, the link is on the bottom and also on the bottom right corner of the channel art on the YouTube site. However, as you know, I think financially is not the only way you can support a person. To me, if you are committed and you persist with your practice, that is the best gift you can give it to me. If you want to do further, you can tell people about this channel, let them join and practice yoga as well. And you know why? Because I want to share with you this past week that luckily the yoga went with me off the mat into the situation. And what happened is this. I have to say this first. Monday, I got the second shot for the vaccine, and I knew ahead of time that the day after, it will be quite a challenge because I saw Jeff went through that. So I told him to actually please don't go to work because I will not going to be able to take care of Thea myself. Since I expected myself to be extremely tired, and that's what was happening. So lucky for that part. I woke up Tuesday, chill, and there's a lot of pressure on my sinus. It's in the back of my neck as well. And I could get up a little bit here and there, but you just like do 10 steps and you just, oh my God, I really need to go down and rest. And that was a blessing. Thea went to school then, but she went there for 3 hours and had to come back at some point. So Jeff took her out for as long as possible. Luckily that it was a good day. However, he texted me at some point, and within the text, he said, if you can call me as soon as you can, please do so. I was like, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. So I called him, and he mentioned to me that Thea didn't get accepted to her preschool for the next school year. Just that phrase, I went into the panic. It's like, what? How can that be? It was confusion. It was anger happening all at the same time. And it's right away, how can that be? We send the application in. How can that person that take care of the application mess it up? I grabbed the phone, called the teacher, called the chair of the school, called the registrar, said like this, it should not happening. I sent an application in. Thea should get accepted. The chair got back to me first. She said this is the first time she heard about it. She's going to talk to the registrar and let me know what's going on. And I said, oh no, what am I supposed to do? And I hear myself blaming that person. So I decided to drag my body down, turn on the computer, just look for that specific email to see what's happening exactly. And what I found out is that email have the word draft, which means that it never finished being sent. I went panic a second round. I'm like, oh my God. And the blame, it started to, become heavy toward myself. Like, how can you be so stupid? Aphinya, you know that the size of her class is so tiny, and they have like a max amount, and you get the first choice and you just mess it up. And I still blame the other person, and it's like, why doesn't she just ask me a little bit? Why doesn't she help me? And within all of this blaming game and tired body, I actually was able to like take a deep breath. And the angel, I have to say this, like those are the devil opinion I was just saying, blah, 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 or we call it a small self. But then my higher self or my angel opinion tried to step in and said, Aphinya, you are not going to deal with this situation like this by blaming yourself. I mean, I can feel the blame like have the weight on me. And because of I'm already feel sick, I can feel like I am about to damage myself mentally and physically deeper. I said, you're not going to do that. You're not going to go this route, this time. Please don't go there. Don't blame anybody. Just breathe. So I take a lot of deep breath. Okay. Deep breath. And I hear those devil opinion was just like still storming me with lots of like blaming information. I was just like, okay, just breathe and let that be. It's not going to go anywhere. But you're not going to go there. You're not going to solve this problem like that. You are going to take the opportunity and you are going to skillfully fix it. You are going to accept what the universe sending it to you, what God gave it to you. This is like He has a different plan. So whatever His plan is, you are going to accept it with an open heart. And you are going to do it happily, surrender into it, and just get the best result from the whole thing. Even though that means that you're not going to get accepted, you have to work harder to look for a preschool that you have no idea whatever that is. You're going to do it in a healthy way, and you are not going to hurt yourself mentally and physically. And oh my God, I did that. I mean, within that, I did that. I did do it in a kind, accepting, surrender, empowering myself way. And it just felt so good. It felt so good to not just keep blaming yourself and blaming others. Just look at the situation as it is and just, okay, it's there. There are possibilities. And just solve the problem skillfully with a loving heart. So just to say that actually, everybody jumped in and helped one another, and they found out that they actually can add one more person into the class. So the school just opened up the space for Thea. Luckily, she's in school for, once sessions already, so the school know who we are, we have relationship and things like that. So we just did it, fixed it like that. So, quickly. And of course, it feels good. Everybody feels good. I am just like, oh, God, thank you so much. But just to be in that space and like come out and just do facing the challenge and solving the problem with not going into a bad place, it's amazing. And that's the reason why I keep telling you to come back and practicing yoga, because it's not only about the physical, but it's go together. When you feel tired, you feel grip, and you just like contract physically, we stretch, we open, we create mobility, we make room, so we feel better when we walk and we do things throughout the day, and you just do it again and again. The older we are, the more we have to do it. And mentally, it's just awesome when you're just able to expand. It's so hard to, you didn't really expand, but your mind just like, whoo, and you feel your energy is just like, whoo. You have room to choose, you surrender, you love yourself, and At the end of every challenge, do you do this because when everything calms down, you check with yourself and you can say, wow, I feel healthy. I feel healthy physically. I feel healthy mentally. I feel healthy spiritually. It's like it transcends you. It transforms you into a better place. What can I tell you? Close your eyes, please. Take a deep breath. In and out through your nose. You focus with this long, deep, even breath. And you do both inhalation, long, deep, and even. And you observe that your body expand, right? So you expand your front body, expand your sides body, expand your back body evenly. Mentally, see yourself open up. Don't contract. Don't limit it. Don't limit yourself. See things in a bigger way, in a more possibility, in a more loving compassion. Those energy will give you more chances. Not play the blame, victim, fear game. And when you exhale, you let it go. You soften. That's important. You soften. You're not controlling. You just give your best. Remember, we have to find the balance of your giving and receiving. That's the best place to stand. You will feel the healthiest ever. If you want to remember why you have to do the yoga practice again and again and again. Because at the end of the day, at the end of each challenge, at the end of the yoga practice, it feels right. It feels light. It feels open. It feels relaxed. It feels like you bring yourself into a better you. You can smile easier. You can make joke about your life quicker. You don't take things so seriously, so intensely, so fearfully. Because there's no way out in a good, healthy way with that kind of thoughts and energy. And interestingly enough, we may not know, this overwhelming jealousy, anger, tension, what kind of illnesses can it bring into the body. It can hurt every single issues in the body, and you may be diagnosed with such a weird, unknown names ever. Don't underestimate the stress that you bring into your body day and night. They are danger. Let me walk this practice with an open and acceptance and doing our best. We don't judge, we don't compare, We don't go there. And if it happens, remember, you're not pushing those thoughts away. You make room for them and just bring in. When you feel the room, tell yourself, you can be kinder. Let's practice that kind of thought in your own thinking. Why your hamstring fight you so badly? When your wrist is hurt, when everything's hurt, can you just breathe and make room and just like, okay, I'm gonna love myself no matter what. Having said that, join your hands together right in front of your heart. And let's chant Om 3 times together, please. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale deeply. And you bow your head down toward your heart. Release your hands, leave your chins, open your eyes. We're going to sit here and let's circle the necks, please. The next. I feel like my tongue is getting stiff from the allergy. Now, if seated is not feeling good for your back, do it on your back, lying down, okay? Or you can actually stand up. Stand up is a good thing to do too. And just moving your joints, your neck, your wrist, your hips, your ankle, twist your body side to side. For us who are sitting, you can circle your neck, you can look left, right. You can do half circle. While you are doing that, please keep extending your spine up to the sky. We need a little bit of your core strength to not putting the pressure down on the lower back. If you let the gravity do all the work, you can just like dump everything down and you round and you become short. So the spine is nice and long. You can stretch your body sideways. When you're ready to move further, you can go down your shoulder. Circle your wrist. You can rub your skin. And then you can go down your trunk. Yeah. You can hold your shoulders like that. Good circle. You can close and open. That also feels good. Arms like that. Yeah. Yeah, you can stretch your arms across the body. And you pull like the shield of your back muscles around and feel the stretch that way. So I start to talk like this. Remember, you can open your legs wider as well. And you can move your trunk in a circle. You can always go back up again, even though you go down the body and it feels like, actually my neck needs more. Muscles are connected when you move them, and that connection will kind of vibrate. Now the whole thing, and then you might feel like whatever you worked earlier may ask for more, and why not go back and help yourself? Taya started, I mean, Jeff and I probably hope that she's not going to start to wake up early, but she regularly, we look at each other and we're like, no way. The parent thinks if you don't have kids, you don't know that. Check your leg. You can circle your ankle or check. This feels good. Okay. Don't forget to stretch sideways. There are muscles that help you that. It's so tight. Oh. Oh. Move around. If you have enough hip opening, you can do seated goddess pose, right? Which means that you do make the shin parallel like that and sit with the spine elongate up, and you will get the stretch on the outsides of the hip. This probably will not be really helpful for anybody that are not able to elongate the spine. I know Jeff will not be able to do this easily, upward like that, right? Or if you want to just sit and with a lot of help with the hands behind you and see how it feels, get anything out from it, you can do that too. What I'm trying to say is that when you get yourself into a spot that it doesn't seem like you gain anything out from the suggestion of the teacher, you go somewhere else. Okay. Are we happy with the legs wide apart yet? Oh yeah, my leg, it was like, the more I stretched, the more I have to stretch. Cord is tight. We bring the legs in front and we check them again. This feel really, really, really good. And we are going to create a diamond shape with the legs. So your legs turn out, you bend your knees slightly. So your legs is more, the heels of your feet is away from your groin, okay? So we not do Baddha Konasana. And this is gonna be a little bit easier. Same idea, you want to extend your spine up. And each exhale, you try to go forward and toward the floor. Start with your hands behind you first. This is the way to help you to elongate the spine. The tighter you are with the legs and the hips muscle, you're going to feel like your body is going backward. If you start to have more opening there, you're going to know that you can go forward easier. Right? And then you go. And you're going to feel a little bit more stretch. You can massage the leg while you are doing this stretching, especially for us who are able to go forward. And carefully inhale, come up and away from the floor. Extend the legs again. Shake, shake, shake. You can point and flex your feet. That feels good too. Yeah. Keep breathing. Stay here. And stay away from your thoughts. I think it's better for me to actually get you on the hands and knees. Yeah. let's move the back muscles a little bit more. Blanket for your knees as needed. Let's bring your knees together. Hands on the floor. You can make a fist or flat palm. If you do flat palm, would you please spread your fingers apart? First, we are going to drop the hips side to side. Oh. Come back center. Open your knees, hip distance apart. This time we are going to look left and right. And you move your hips toward the direction of your eyes, right? So when you look, you kind of look toward the hip and the hip moves toward you. Keep breathing. Exhale, child's pose, please. I feel like my wrist needs some help here. So inhale, round the back up to the sky, arch at the end. And go back, round the back up to the sky. Exhale, sit down toward the heel. Yeah, that's better. So this is a little bit helpful for the wrist because especially when you have your palm facing, your palm flat onto the floor, I feel like not that oftenly that you can just flexion your wrist right away. So you have to go in and out from it for a little bit. Yeah. Two more. Last one. Child's pose. Hands walk to the right. Inhale, breathe and feel your back rise up gently. Exhale, push the floor away from you. Stretch along the left side's body. And you repeat. One more breath. Other side, please. Oh, I have to share a good news to you all. Yesterday, it was the first time in a long time that Thea finally can walk in her grandparents' house. And her Nana was so happy. Come back center. Inhale, come up and away from the floor. Come onto your hands and knees and do spinal circulation. Even I felt so weird to be able to walk into Jeff's parents' home again. So we go there and Nana get to play with Thea for a couple hours while I went shopping. She has been such a good supporter. Before the pandemic happened, Jeff's mom actually offered to babysit Thea. I don't remember how many days now. I think 2 days, and it was like 5 hours per day. Like right at the time that I needed most, I was in a bad postpartum depression. Child's pose, please. Inhale once again, round your back up to the sky. Let's go forward. Now you're going to go forward with a little bit more weight and go as far as your wrist feel comfortable. See? And then go back. You might have to walk your wrist a little bit further as well, away from the knees. So what we are trying to do here is you're going to feel on your back, on your chest. But what I care most is to flexion that wrist further. Spread your fingers apart, and we do it gradually. Okay. Yes, love?
My plan is to go outside right after class. So.
You can just go through the back door.
Yeah, but I gotta get her sneakers and stuff.
They can grab it for you.
Yeah, well, just let me know when. I'm gonna do it after class.
Okay.
Just let me know when class is done.
Couple more times. Sounds good. Last one. And child's pose. If your wrist needs a little help, you can get out of child's pose. You know, sit down and circle and shake it. Shake your wrist, no problem. I think this is really good. And then from there, we come back up onto the hands and knees. Where should we go from here? Let's step the right leg forward. Get the left knees off from the floor. Let's go into the leg stretch. Pivot to the left. Make your feet parallel toward one another. Now use the blocks if you have to. And then you hug your chins toward one another. Push your thighs away from one another. Hip extending back, chest extending forward. Elongate the spine. That's the action of it. And exhale, you go toward the floor. That's, you are going to intensify the stretch of the adductor muscles. And you just go one breath at a time toward the floor. Any one of you who have already a lot of flexibility into that muscles, okay, and your body really dangling down, you can hold your elbows and dangle torso side to side. Yeah. Or you can walk yourself further and under. That is going to intensify the stretch. Yeah. All you have to do is try to go down and under. Or if you want to go side, feel like a side stretch instead, you can pull yourself toward one leg. This is only available for us who are a little bit more flexible, okay? You can hold the back of the head and pull that clavicle spine downward. That also feels really good. You also can bend your knees deep and get into the hip stretch at the same time. Just feel very interesting. It's really get into the hips right here. There's so many places that you can go. And let's stop stretching and bend the knees. Turn back toward the front of the mat and have your left knees on the floor with the support or not. Right leg, we are going to diagonal to the right. So what you are creating is a diamond shape, just one leg only, okay? With the back knees on the floor instead of sitting. Can you see that? And you have your hands on either side of that front leg to supporting you, no matter how high you are. Really spread the toe this time and press that little toe side edge of the foot to the floor. Hips then extend back. Keep breathing, and then spine extend forward. And each exhale, you go toward the floor. You're going to feel that the weight of your trunk now helping the stretch, which means it's intensify the stretch on that lateral side of your right leg. The stretch can feel intense very quickly, so be careful. I want to remind you about the jellyfish dance again, that your body go up and down in a big movement with your breath. This is good. It's really good for us who are really tight. One more. Then inhale, move up and away from the floor. And ground your right foot kind of down. Right. Then straight your right leg. Hamstring here. Heels down, toes up. Square the hip. You hug your thighs in toward one another. Yeah. Lift your core. Elongate the spine forward. You're going to feel that your hip is moving back. Yeah. And exhale, we go toward the floor. Run the stretch. Inhale, maybe move away from the stretch a bit or more. Exhale, go into the stretch. Spread your toe, relax your jaw, relax your neck. Feel that sensation of the stretch. Don't make up the story. Don't judge yourself. Don't blame yourself, okay? Just be with the breathing. Be with the challenge. Be skillful of solving the problem, which means stretching the muscles. Yeah, I don't need blocks, sorry. It's just a bit too high for my body. I would love one more breath, please. And inhale, move up and away from the floor and from your body so you can move it safely. Have your right foot down, and now your left hand is on the floor or on the block. I'm going to try block first. Then we turn the body to the right side of the house and move your right legs away from the side and go back. Straight line on the bottom. Get your right arms overhead and circle. Whoop. 1, 2, 5 times. 4, 5. Let me miss counting. The other 5 on the other side. On the other side, on the other direction, please. 3, 4, 5, and then you lengthening that right side's body from your toe to your fingers. One more breath. And thread the needle, right hand's under. Here we go. Lengthening your left hip back. Oh, wow, the back muscles. Remember your left hand, you can bend, press it right in front of your face. You can go extend it and give me a lot more right here. Or you can go up to the sky. Careful with this shoulder. The shoulder should not actually stay so rounded. Just open it and breathe. One more breath. Need to go back here. And child's pose, please. Oh, wow. And once again, inhale up from the back, go forward as far as your wrists feel comfortable. Maybe walk your hand a little bit further. Exhale, go back. Keep moving. Three more. Spread your finger apart. Remember to crawl your palms and your fingers. You need to feel that they are active. They are not just look like a dead weight and all the weight's going to them. Okay, they really crawl down the floor and you feel like they really work themselves Child's pose, please, to really carry the weight with like intention. We're going to come up onto the hands and knees, and let's do the left leg. Forward, and diagonal, and roll on the little toe side edge of the foot. Bend the left knee. Feel that the left leg is create that diamond shape. Adjust the width of the hand, the space between the front foot and the back foot. Find within your own body until you feel like, okay, I am comfortable here. I'm not hurting myself. And then you go into the stretch. Hips back, core in, spine is long. Inhale. Exhale, we go toward the floor with the sternum. And inhale, come away from that. Wow, I can hear Thea. It sounds almost like she already drank like 2-3 cups of coffee. Inhale, come up and away from the floor and carefully straight the front leg. The front leg, the left leg. Heels is down, toes is up. Spreading your toes. Squaring your hip is necessary. And then you hug your thigh, you lift the core, and inhale, elongate the spine. Exhale, stretch. I think one good thing about having kids in the house is it's reminding you the energy of being young, you know? And you can look at it and you're like, oh, okay, that's what it's supposed to do. Let's do a couple more breaths here. Inhale, come up and away from the floor. Safely drag your left foot in, and then you ground it down. Have your right hand to the floor, to the block. And then turn your body open to the left and kick your left leg away. Straight lines on the bottom. Circle the left shoulder 5 times each direction, please. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and stretch. Lengthening. You push the floor away, get the weight to the foot, ground that, and then lengthening from the foot out to your fingers. One more breath. You can hold the back of the head. That left hand can go so many places. And turn toward the floor. Your creation will do it. Thread the needle. Left hand thread to the right. Right hands go alongside the ears or maybe up to the sky. Just be safe, okay? You can rest it on the sacrum. I'm going to elongate it. That elongation is really, really good. Just breathe. When the exhale comes, just let it go. That let it go when you do it again and again and again, it will create that relaxation sensation. Exhale carefully. Come away from the stretch. Child's pose, please. We crawl forward and get ourselves into forearm plank pose. Okay. With the weight on your knees, or you have your weight on your toes and your forearms. You can interlace your palm. You can make your forearms parallel toward one another too. Breathe. And you extend your chest forward. If you feel too much on your lower back, you can kind of look down and lift the hips up slightly. Breathe. One more breath here. And go all the way down toward the floor. Extend your left hand out to the left, palm facing down. And carefully. And keep walking. Reach, reach, reach. Turn your body slowly opening up. Stop when you have to. Your legs, they can be in so many places. If you're really tight, bend your knees and have your feet stacked on top of one another. And you can see your legs. So what it is that if your leg is kind of in front of your trunk, the opening will be less. You know, if you make your legs parallel with your trunk and even have one foot behind, the turning of your body will be greater, which means the stretch will be greater. But you should stretch, okay? Carefully, we roll back toward the belly and the chest, and we go to the other side. Didn't keep myself enough. It's what bend the knees in front. It feels really good. You want more, extend the bottom leg. So your left hands and legs are floating in the air. You can land them anywhere. Actually, anywhere that you know that you're protecting yourself while you're stretching. And roll onto your belly and your chest. Next one is Ekapata Bikasana. We are going to stretch the hip flexor. And we are going to do the left side first. So your right forearm parallel toward the chest. You're going to bend the left knee. This is quite tricky for some of us. So you kind of turn your body open to the left, bend your left knee, hold the foot, or use a strap. And then you bring it down, and then you turn your body back toward the front. And you point your right foot back and pull the foot toward the crown of the head. Yeah. What is going to happen is your left shoulder as well, so you have to be careful. It's not rounded. It doesn't feel uncomfortable. If you're really tight, you can go toward the floor completely. The more your right forearm is kind of in front and your forehead can be on it, the less stress you're going to feel. But if you drag it closer to the chest and you lift yourself off from the floor, sure enough, the stretch feels more intense. And when you lift your chest, you're going to feel your lower back, and you have to engage your core. Okay? I forgot to say one thing. Let's say if it doesn't work, what is a better option to do? I think it's better to actually come up and stand on your feet and stretch exactly like this. Because some of you will not be able to hold the foot with the hands when you're on the belly. Right, I'm gonna shift it. So you kind of come off of the floor safely. Find the wall, balance on one leg. Right, I'm gonna do the right side, and you bend your right knee. And bring the feet in toward the hip, point the knees down and pull the foot toward the crown. While you're standing, you actually should elongate the spine up to the sky and engage your core. How do you do that? Draw your belly in and feel that your gut is going in and up. It's not easy standing. I feel like it's even more work, but it's safer at the lower back spot for some of us. Here we go. And then you let go and you stack the hands and you rock your hips side to side. If you happen to do it standing up, you come away from the wall and you swing your body side to side and you twist it. Your back, yeah. And then we can meet one another at our hands and knees. Why don't this time we are going to extend the right leg back and lift it up from the floor. Have the weight on your right hand and lift your left arms up and away from the floor. Inhale, round your back, elbow and your knee meet beneath the belly. Exhale, extend. 2 more. Left hands come down. Turn your body open to the right. Right leg down. Right arms overhead. Next exhale, we turn toward the floor. We step the right leg forward. Diagonal, the right foot to the right. Diagonal your body to the left, lizard pose. Hips go back, chest go forward. Keep your right knee over your ankle at all times. Each exhale, we go chest toward the floor. Inhale, move up and away from the floor. Grab those blocks. Heel toe your right foot in. Square the hip toward the front of the mat. Get the back knee off from the ground. Straight the back leg, point the toes at 11 o'clock. Pyramid pose, square the hip, elongate the spine, hug your thighs, bow down. One breath at a time. Hamstring stretch once again, but this time we are on our feet. Here we go. One more breath. Carefully lift your chest up and away from your right legs. Bend both knees. We are going to step forward with the back leg. And you cross behind the right leg. Cross leg Uttanasana. Hug your shins in. Elongate the spine. Hips go back. Just go forward. Each exhale, we melt the heart toward the floor, one breath at a time. Press the big toe side edge of your feet into the ground. You can move your body left and right as well if you choose so. Inhale, move up and away from the stretch. Bend both knees. Step your left leg back. Take this lunge position with the leg. Stay on the ball of the left leg straight. Hug your shins in. Hug your thighs toward one another. Get your trunk up and away from the floor. Square the hip. With breath, exhale, work your legs. Inhale, elongate the spine up to the sky. Keep going. Heart is opening. Core is in. Ribs try to move toward one another. Neck nice and long. Land your hands wherever. Just try to find that happy spot. Give me one more breath. Next exhale, we're going to go toward the floor. Hands on the blocks. Left knees on the floor or on the blanket. We are not done yet. I need one more pose, everybody. So we are twisting. Keep your right hand onto your hip for now. Adjust your foundation a little bit, so broad them. Right. Walk your right foot to the right. Diagonal is slightly, maybe left hand is on the block or on the floor. Then inhale, hips back, chest forward. Exhale, push into the floor. Twist to the right. Belly, try to go toward the floor. Yeah. Inhale, breathe into your back. Exhale, twist. You want your heart to open, neck long. Belly resisting your chest slightly. When you feel like you get the maximum twist, then you can get your right arms maybe, or just leave it at the hip position to go up toward the ceiling or alongside the ears. Don't round the bottom shoulder, please. Really feel your shoulder blades draw back and together. And exhale, return toward the floor. Child's pose. Inhale, come up and away from the floor. Let's do the other side. So left leg kick back and up. Right hand extend forward. Inhale, go beneath your belly. Exhale, extend. 2 more. Left hand down. Turn your body open to the left. Right hand down. Turn your body open to the left. And left arms alongside the ears. One more breath here. And carefully return toward the floor. Square the hip toward the front of the mat. Step your left leg forward. Walk to the left. Diagonal to the left slightly. Knee over the ankle. Body diagonal to the right. Lizard pose. Spine nice and long here. Exhale, bow. With breath. Go toward the floor. Inhale, come up and away from the floor. Take that block with you. Heel toe your left foot in. Right. Frame the front foot. Get the back knees off from the floor. Stand a little shorter. Point the back foot to 1 o'clock. You are going to straightening both legs, square the hip, hug the thighs, spine nice and long, pyramid pose. Pyramid pose, exhale back. You work with your block according to how tight your hamstrings are. So how can you tell how tight your hamstrings are? If you try to go low very quickly, you're going to row your back. Right? So you want to elongate the spine first. That may prevent you from bowing toward the floor as deep as you want it to be, but your lower back will be, your lower back will thank you for that you protect it. Protect your lower back first. You don't want to compress your disc. Trust me, because you want your hamstring to be stretched so much. Yeah. Then inhale, move up and away from the stretch. Keep your spine nice and long. Bend both knees. Step your right leg forward. Cross behind the left leg. Hug your shins in. Elongate the spine. Just keep that word in your mind, in your heart. Like elongate the spine. Keep it. And then we go forward and down. You can go side to side if you like. I'm going to grab something quickly. Keep going. Breathe. Then inhale, move up and away from the floor, bend both knees, step your right leg back, stay on the ball of your right leg, you drag your hands back closer to you, hug your chins in, engage your core, push into your feet, come up, right, high lunge, exhale lunge, root your tailbone down, inhale length. When you work with the inhale, there's a lot of pieces in that. It's your core, it's your heart, it's your neck. You have to work every single one of those muscles when you inhale, okay? And they do different things. Core is in, heart is open, neck is lengthening. Yep. And then you have the arms that you like, where am I supposed to land my arms? Anywhere. You can interlate the hands behind your back. You can do cactus, you can go up. You can hook your thumbs, you can hold your elbow. As long as it keeps your heart open, you're good. Give me one more breath. And exhale, go toward the floor. Hands on the blocks or on the floor. Right knees is on the mat or on the blanket. And then right hands on the floor on the block. Left hands onto the hip. And you heel toe your left foot out once again and diagonal the foot. Okay. We are twisting. And when you're ready, hips back, spine extend forward. Actually, to say hips back, chest, the crown is go to the opposite side. And then exhale, push the floor away, you're twisting. Chest open to the left, bellies go toward the floor. Inhale, and then exhale, twist. And you adjust as you go, and you try to keep bending into that direction as well. Because when you twist, you're gonna move away from the bend, and you're gonna see your knees moving back, and you just like, okay, go back into the bending. It feels more like opening in a way because you broaden your foundation so much. It's kind of cool. And when you max your twist, you can add the arms like, or not. Exhale. Child's pose, please. See the times. Good. Come up onto your hands and knees, and let's do frog pose. I'm going to move my mat a little bit this way. You are going to do goddess pose in a different angle. So you are going to have your knees on the floor. Make sure that you can slide your knees somehow, okay? If you're on the carpet, that will be easy. See, I am on the wood floor, so I'm gonna put one knee on the blanket so I can slide that one and stabilize the other. You make your shin parallel to one another, spread your toes, the big toe side, your feet are on the floor, and then you just pretty much open your knees apart. You come down to your forearms, or even come down the block. Oops, 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 oops. Yeah. Let me see myself. Okay, I'm still in the screen. The further the knee is moving away from you, right, and your body come to the floor, and also right here, the position of your hip according to your knee, when they are more kind of in the same slide, like from your knee you draw it up, and you can feel the hip there. You're going to feel the stretch is more intense. If you move your hip more forward, and your legs, let me see myself. Yeah, that stretch is going to feel less. So you can play around with that. You want more or you want less, right? You can go more hip parallel toward the knee. Hips level with the knee, you're going to feel more stretch, and you can just keep extending the knees away, and you breathe. A couple more breaths, please. Last breath. Come out from this is tricky. All you have to remember, be safe. I can use the upper body, push into the floor and drag that knees that have the blanket under, in, and then come out. Safe. And I'm gonna drop the hip side to side. See that. Or circle the spine. That is better actually. Let's do spinal circulation 3 times each direction, please. Good. And from here, we are going to be on our back. Have the strap nearby, blocks maybe nearby. If you're on the floor before me, hug your knees toward your chest. Rock side to side. Drop your knees to the right and stay in this easy, gentle twist with breath working with the gravity in each exhale. You just let your body sink into the floor beneath you. Come up center. Other side, please. Come up center. Happy baby. So hold the outside edge of your feet with your knees open wider than your trunk. Kick your feet into the hands. Rock side to side. And then we are going to focus on the right leg. So you do happy baby on your right leg. Okay? Pull it toward the floor. You can extend your left leg straight and toward the ground if it feels good, or keep your knees bent. Then put the strap into the ball of your foot, and we are going to kick this leg to the right. So you hold both ends of the strap with your right hand. Bend at the elbow, just when you kick, 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 kick. See, maybe you can use your right arm and put your elbow down and your forearms just go, up toward the ceiling. If it's not going to happen, don't worry about that. Right? That might be, you should choose to bend your left knee and aim your left knee, open it to the left. That is going to help you to, as well, to kind of balance the weight of the right leg and the hips. We want the hip crest to facing the ceiling. Yep. Or if you need to use both arms, make your strap longer, and you just hold it like there. It's also helpful. Yep. Just use enough your upper body strength, not too much until you grip your jaw and your neck. Bring it up toward the ceiling. Pull it toward your face. And then let go of the strap, right ankle above the left knee. And left leg, you draw it in toward your chest. And let go of the whole of your left leg. Land your left foot to the floor. Keep the figure four and drop the figure four to the left. Aim your right knee toward the sky. You can look toward the ceiling or close your eyes, or you can tilt your right head to the right. Your right head. Tilted your head to the right. And you feel the stretch on your neck. And you breathe. And allow the rhythm of your breath help reminding your body to pulsate with it. Like we should move, even though it might not look on the outside, you can feel internally when you feel the movement happening. One more breath. Come back up center. Check your wrist and your ankle up toward the ceiling. Go back to happy baby. And you let go of your left leg and just work on your right leg only. You can use both hands to hold the foot and pull the knee straight down and kick into those hands with the option of your right leg, your right leg to do whatever you want. So we work the left leg right now, sorry. Bending right knee will help working the left leg easier. So pick your choice. Strap at the ball of your left foot, and you're gonna hold both ends with, either one hand or both hands, and then you are going to kick your left leg to the left. Use your arms wisely. Even use your right legs wisely. Yeah. You want to pull that left leg up and away from, I don't want to say from the floor, it's from your right leg. So you don't want to just opening it to the side, you also want to pull it, because in that pulling, you're going to feel stretch. If pulling is too much, you feel stretched already, don't do it then, yeah? And breathe. I'm trying to show you, I try to be smart with the strap. I can do however that I feel like I give myself enough support, enough help, not too much, and your inhale come up. You have such a long strap, and be wise with using it. Yep. And bend your left knee. Place your left ankle above your right knee. Then we work the right leg. If it's too much, you can have your right foot to the floor and just keep your figure four there. And gradually get your right leg in closer when you're ready. Or you can do just in and out like this as well. I'm giving options to us who are tight. If you're not so tight, you can have more chances to hold your right leg in. Yeah. The more your right leg come close, the more stretch you're going to feel it. And let go of the right leg, foot on the floor, keep the figure four, drop your figure four to the right. Left foot down, left knee aim toward the ceiling, arms wide open. Either look up or look to the left. Breathe. And you come up center. Here is your Shivasana. Okay? Just move around maybe. Maybe circle your knee first in two directions, or drop your hip, drop your knee side to side. You can dangling your legs up toward the sky. Get yourself comfortable. Just get yourself into wherever Shivasana that you would like it to be. I still feel like my body need a little help. I'm stretching, elongating. Remember that you can do Shivasana with putting your legs right up against the wall as well. I'm going to put the blocks underneath my leg, covering myself safely. Maybe turn on some, relaxation music. And here we go. Wherever you are in your Shivasana, just let the body relax from head to toes. You relax your face, your cheek, neck and shoulders. You feel your muscles and bones are grounding deep into the earth beneath you. You relax your hips, your legs. Don't forget your palms, fingers, ankles, toes. You stay here as long as you wish, everybody. I see you next week. Namaste.